The Battle of Armageddon. Armageddon, the name itself has served as an inspiration for several books, films, and commentaries. The term alone brings images of massive armies, dreadful suffering, and general destruction to mind. Let's just say that the last conflict between good and evil on earth will take place during the Battle of Armageddon at the conclusion of the tribulation. Have the prophets actually talked about it so much? What is the list of events that highlight its arrival? What are the different paradigms on it? Let's dig into the answers to all of these questions in this video. It is believed that all of those who have rejected Jesus as their Saviour will be destroyed when he returns as King with the warriors of heaven. Every man and woman on earth will either support Jesus or stand against him when the forces of evil assemble against him. There won't be any spectators. Everyone will be participating. No one will have the option to withdraw or hide. It will be a war between the believers and the disbelievers. It is not shocking to discover that both ancient and modern prophets have spoken extensively and in great detail about this ultimate conflict that will ring in the millennium, given its significance in the closing moments of the earth's heavenly beings' existence. The fight and the events surrounding it have been discussed by Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Zechariah, John, Joseph Smith, and many others. So not only did a single prophet mention this great battle, but many made sure to make their people aware of this day, which would befall humanity. However, the day would not arrive without a warning. According to the prophets, a list of events will take place before the final day arrives. Let's go through the changes that the people of the world will have to experience and notice in order to see the signs. One of the signs is that the people of Israel shall be reunified and brought back to their own home from among the barbarians. The covenant people will rebuild and repopulate the land of Israel. The land will produce a lot of fruit and be very productive, much as in the Garden of Eden. The Israelites' capital city of Jerusalem will be restored. In the last few days, a tremendous combination of organizations supporting Satan will emerge. The first, though, that comes to one's mind after hearing these signs is that, oh gosh, most of them have already happened. That's true. Only a few are left. So we are guessing that the day isn't that far when the biggest battle of all times would take place before mankind's eyes. Jesus will descend to earth before the war from the same location where he ascended. A prophecy spoken by the angels when the Lord first ascended to heaven from the Mount of Olives would be fulfilled by the Lord's return. It is no shock that Israel regained possession of the Mount of Olives in 1967, which paved the way for Christ's second coming and the ultimate battle in Israel. The course of events is falling just in place. However, Jesus won't be coming back alone. Verse number 14 of the Bible states, "And the armies in heaven, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, followed him on white horses." The saints, including Christians who were ritually sacrificed or converted and martyred during the tribulation, will return with Jesus at the second coming. But they won't participate in the fight. They won't fight covered in their beautiful white robes. Instead, with their king at their side, they shall witness his might. Following that, there will be a victory for the believers, and they will rule the planet for 1,000 years. The ultimate battle will be seen by all people. Even though the Antichrist will engage in a battle using all of Satan's and his wicked minions' might, King Jesus will ultimately conquer. Eventually, on one of these days, God will have had enough, and in the ultimate conflict on earth, his wrath will pour down like devouring fire on evil. The victory will belong to the righteous. It will lay the way for the beginning of Christ's millennial rule and the millennium long period of peace. A great era of righteousness, well-being, education, wealth, and security will begin for mankind. Generally, scholars believe that the final conflict will take place following the sixth plague, although Larondel insists that the fight is depicted in the framework of the sixth bowl. It is generally accepted that the actual conflict will occur during the seventh plague. This viewpoint of the Armageddon period is generally accepted by more modern Adventist interpreters. The first 6 final plagues will occur first, then the ultimate fight will begin. The demise of the mystical Babylon and the subsequent conflict, according to Duhan, will pave the way for the ultimate rescue of the saints. However, according to Pauline, the final fight will already be won when Babylon shall fall. Therefore, there are different perspectives according to various interpreters regarding when exactly and in what sequence the event shall take place. However, they do maintain peace over many things. The sequence of events is mostly the same for everyone. The timing may vary. Nonetheless, for the majority of interpreters, the apocalyptic narrative of Armageddon offers a clear and unquestionable position on the last conflict between Christ and Satan, good and evil. None of them can be labeled as right or wrong, as when it does occur, the truth shall be revealed. The best to do at the moment is to prepare oneself for this enormous and one of the most important battles of all time. Let's end the video here to give you some time to ponder over what has been said. Stay tuned to receive more interesting and thought-provoking videos like this.